Guys and girls, please allow me that I'm spoke for 4 sessions back to back, so my voice will be a bit sore today. So please, say sorry for that. I'm very bit tired when voice is like God. So sorry for that. Let's see what we have for you today. So again, it's an IT Pro thing. Let's talk about what is the my topic is about introduction of and demonstration the business value of Power Virtual Agents. Okay. Uh, so 10 seconds about myself. I'm a technical consultant, a Microsoft MVP, work in company called Insight, a Microsoft partner. I do a lot of Power Platform courses for customers and do consultation as well. Shape an online blogging speaker and also part of Singapore Data Platform User Group. Okay, 10 seconds. Okay, so about myself, about issues we face for the challenges in terms of the chatbots before the PVA, that Power Virtual Agents, came into picture, and overview of PVA, Power Virtual Agents, the basic terms, and we can get some from external pages and demos. Okay, so let me see what I have. So what the main mission of Power Virtual Agents is to enable, again, enable all the users who can have some business value through conversation AI. Okay, so this is a thing which we have seen from many years that chatbots were become a key thing, and Microsoft created a simple UI where each end user, the business user, can also create without any issue, right? That is the thing I want to share with you guys. Now, what happens before the PVA, Power Virtual Agents? There are a lot of challenges we faced about self-service, right? Self-service is one of the key thing, and it's around 66% people found that they have to contact the agent around 66%, which is very high number, right? Chatbot is not doing anything, right? There's the thing. Second is the customer expect consistency and continuity across channels. So consistency means where it should be working, the chatbot working seamlessly in all the places, right? And the channels means they should be available on the mobile phone, on the Teams chats, on the websites, any place, Facebook, any place should be available. So these things are things which are take some time for users. And another thing is a silos. Now this is coming not from Microsoft, it's from the global state customer service from Microsoft, saying that this is something which is like they found Microsoft giving this customer service people to found what is happening in this complex scenario, what people are facing, and that's why Microsoft got some this which is making life easy. Another issue challenges is that creating a bots is hard to maintain and they are actually expensive for sure, and they have some kind of differences between the people who make the chatbots and people who make the developers. Look, developers have a different mindset, and the business people or the SMEs have different mindset, right? They think about financial, the developers think about the coding and other things, so they have different mindset. That's the thing. And third thing is quite difficult to integrate with other systems. That is a thing which we want to try. Okay, so what Power Virtual Agents is designed for everyone, right? So you as a customer, you as a SME, the person who knows technical, and the people who do the development, right? You can, if you know a bit more about the bot framework, then Azure bot framework, then you can easily integrate that one. So it's based on they want to allow everyone. Okay. So what is the business goal? Why we have this session? The main business goal is to empower teams, allow everyone without going to IT. This is the thing. Second thing, it should reduce cost and improve the customer satisfaction, right? That is the thing we want to go for. So we have to engage with the naturally something which is simple to understand, and it is Microsoft is trying to democratize the AI. You can use AI in all the places now, whether it's a SharePoint, Teams, Power Apps, everything they are using it, and always trying to improve, right? And take action. So just not doing something, but always take action, and you can able to use a backend system to connect, right? That is it. Um, then you can able to do the customer experience. I made too much slides, I think. Yeah, let me show the things. This is, I think, a very important slide. Uh, Power Platform and Azure Bot Server works hands in hands. What I mean with that is that if you know something about Azure Cognitive Services and Bot Services, then you can easily do the development, and the plumbing is done by PVA, Power Virtual Agents. So Power Virtual Agents is a end user kind of user interface that you can drag and drop, do some kind of simple user interface, then you're good to go. So this is a power which is giving to us, I mean, as a end user, and also for the pro developers who can actually integrate with third-party application. I mean, so with bot framework as well, not third party, so a bot framework. Okay. Uh, and this thing is, I want to again, they can use if your bot is become more complicated, something which is a lot of questions is not able to answer, then you can rely on the something called as Azure Bot Framework. So this is the example, right, which we did. Same thing, I guess. We have Power Apps, Power BI, Power Automate, and Power Virtual Agents, and it can work together. One thing to note that Power Virtual Agents rely on Dataverse, but it's CDS. I mean, previously called formerly CDS, so which you can use all your conversations, all your things inside, right? So that is the thing I want to call out. Okay, something bad, that's something. Yeah. So I will go to some main topics, which is about what you can do in PBA. You can create up chatbots which can be used in different ways. It can be used into different channels like website, Facebook, mobile phone, Telegram, and ton of things. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. So first thing is topics. What is topics? Just like if you know about Power Automate, we see the session of Power Automate is what a person can ask when my this store will open, right? Again, open store hours. So people can ask in a very different, varied kind of questions. They can ask, tell me the store hours for Waterway Mall in Singapore. Okay. What about a mall in India, right? So a mall, so they can actually ask any kind of things. So our AI able to our conversation AI able to detect, right? Because it is it's quite fast to understand, and it's using a AI engine behind the scenes. Okay. So we have two different topics. One is system topics and user topics, which I show in the demo. Okay. System topics you can't customize. User topics you can easily customize. Okay, sample topics. This is the user interface. I mean, let's to show the demo directly. I think you can have a few logics. Like this is the same thing. If you see in Power Automate, you can have some kind of flow kind of thing, and few logic could be simple, and few could be complex like this, right? So how we can do, there's something called as action notes. You can have some issue a message asking questions, and you can actually ask, and also if you want, you can also integrate your Power Virtual Agents with Flow. Again, I have no demo for that, but it's possible to create call Power Automates within Power Virtual Agents. Backend is always a database. One thing I want to ensure and highlight that is a dataverse, but it's a different entities which which Power Apps and Power Automate has, because it has different tables, right? So it includes, although backend is a dataverse, but it also includes a different thing, places, products, people, right? Not in other services. You can also create a custom entities, and then you can do it. So how to go, you can go to PVA. Okay, I best to show the demo, I think. Okay, show my ID. I best to show demo. Yeah, that's the thing. Before I start for the demo, I want to show something that Power Virtual Agents are not in the license of Office 365. Okay, they have own license. It's a trial version which you can use. I am so using trial version. I don't have I have Power Apps, which is my addition, my subscription. But Power Virtual Agents and Power BI AI builders are something which are add on. You have to add on those particular services. This is the thing I want to share with you. So three things: Power BI, Power Virtual Agents, and AI Builder have additional licensing. Okay, so you have to be aware, talk to their licensing specialist, see whether is a value for you. Okay, so let me share small demo, and then we'll see. Okay, now let's search. We can is a Power Virtual. No, you see, nothing is there. We have something called as PowerPoint, Power Automate apps, and Power BI. Okay, but there's no Virtual Agents. Why? Because you have to buy the license there. When you buy a license, you have to go to this URL, Power Virtual Agents. This is a URL which I shared with you previously, PVA, and I already bought it. I created a conversation bot for that. Yeah. So let me share my screen again, where this link which shows the link for the PVA. Yeah, this is the link. Yeah, so you have to go to this link first. First, if you want to get started, you have to go to this link and then start it. Now I have already have a trial version, so it will automatically sign in for me. Okay, so that is the thing. So let's show you the basic user interface, right? The tools and all. First thing first, okay, the navigation. Let's see the navigation. In our navigation, we have something called as a home. What is home? Home includes a bot. We can go to my bot. You can search it. You can close it to have a real space. You can try this. Okay, so these are things which we can try. So let me go up again, and test. Bot is always easy to check, right? Because your logic is working fine. So I always turn it on. Always try to my bot is working. So the second thing is about the settings, right? In this, if you go to, you will see the small robot. We can zoom it a bit. Small robot, right? This is the one which you can go. So I can see I have a ton of bots I created. One for this is so many things I can do, right? So this is we always work in a bot. This is my bot called as GBP 2021, right? That's the one. Okay, this is the one I'm talking about. Now, if you go by settings, we have something called as general settings, where I can import and export the solutions, right? This is one option is there. I can also delete a bot. Now, many times if the bot could not understand the human, then we can go to something called as a dynamic 365 omni-channel and then give handoff to the actual human agent, right? This is something which you can go for, or something called as system fallback. This is also you can use it. Okay, about all the something which is not working and all you can do, and you can call the bot framework and Power Automate if it doesn't work. These things are general settings part, right? Okay, so this is something, and let's see the other parts of besides settings. We have something called transfer to the agent, right? Here, the same thing I showed you, transfer to the agent, and here is about the system fallback. Same thing is showing up. Okay, now let's go to the main agenda. Is something called as topics. What is topic? As a trigger. Somebody asked a question, then what I can do. I can do everything here. So these are the things, and we have something called as a system message. No, this is a system. These are the system which you can't modify. So here are two things which are greetings thing which you can't modify, but you can add more. You can add a topic, system topic you can't add, but the user topic you can add. This is the example I showed you in my demo. And these things, 1, 2, 3, 4, these are examples by Microsoft that how you can use the chatbots. So I mostly turn it off because it doesn't make sense. So I'm creating a service and then I've asked them by items and all. It doesn't relevant. It's not relevant for me. So I use mostly turn it off because it's not make any use case for me. Okay, so this is one thing. Entities I mentioned to you, you always have entities. These are new entities you can add. Examples are like age, city, color, continents. So very general thing you can do. Or you can also have your own custom entity like departments, right? And you will be able to do. It's all due to smart matching. Smart matching, you'll be able to find that, able to understand what the user is asking. Any spelling mistake and all, some words and all, it able to understand. Okay, that is misspellings, right? Example, I put uh, uh, Donald Trump. I put a wrong spelling, but AI can able to find it. Even the grammar is able to find it. Okay, analytics is something core, and that's why I think they're buying because they are including Power BI. You know, Power BI is something which is a paid as well, so you can able to see the uh, number of sessions you have user has found and all the things, other things I can see, all the billing and all. So for my billing is is free. It's free because I'm using trial version. Publish, I can publish to different channels. Once I'm done, I can do publishing and I can do details. Details, I can change the icon if you want to and other things. So these are the things I can do very easily. This is the user interface you can do. So let's create a new bot. Okay, and it's called Pluralsight bot. So what is a Pluralsight? This is a technical company which have a lot of courses online. I think a lot of people have a subscription. It's very useful. I'm using for last 6 years. It's very useful. And you see, even they have chatbot. You see, they have inbuilt chatbot. What I can do and all, and they have different licensing as well. And they have let's close this one. They have a what is the skill, what is the flow. We actually ask some questions about the skills and the flow so that the normal user able to ask questions about the Pluralsight. Now I give an example of Pluralsight, but it could be any service for that matter, anything. I can tell about inside what inside is doing, or I could tell any company for that matter. ABC, what Microsoft are doing, everything I can do as a chatbot. Okay, sorry. So what we'll do, we create a new bot. Okay, and how we create a new bot? I create a new bot. So that is easy for us to understand. New bot and call as a a language. I can put anything. I can put, now they have a ton of language. They keep adding new languages. You can have a ton of languages. They have preview channels, even Hindi and other channels adding as well. And default they have English and Indonesian. So I put English because I know English only. Yeah, and then we can use any tenant, right? So this is tenant. You can create a new tenant, but I will use my this tenant. Yeah, which is my tenant. Yeah, this is my tenant. And this is the tenant I'm using. So what is the environment? Environment is just assume that you have you package something, right? It includes a lot of web parts and all. I want to package so that you can send to UAT environment. You do some testing and you found this bugs, then you do working, and then you move to production. So this is environment in a simple sense, like you just create all your workflows, all the Power Apps, all the Power Virtual Agents, Power BI into dev environment, do some testing, and then move to staging and production. So these are the example of environments. So I create a new bot. Okay. Now what is doing behind the scenes is creating some entities, new entities. I mentioned you can have multiple entities. It will take some time to provision. Yeah, so these entities have age, color, those things and all. So this is the thing I want to share with you. It's very simple, no rocket sign, I will say, simple to do. And within few seconds, our entity will be provisioned. So just wait for some time. We have anyone has questions so far? We wait for this, or it's already started kicking. Okay, so now you see that this is the bot I mentioned to you. Is we always work in a bot, right? So we are working in a bot, and I also want to show you that when you create a new bot, Microsoft already create some topics. So it doesn't make any sense because it's about the ruler side thing I want to create. So I just want to turn off these settings. Maybe take some time. Uh, and after a few seconds I turn off all my topics. Step one, right? And step one, I turn off all my default topics. Okay, so these are the few things I want to highlight. Now I want to do something called as a new topic. What topic I'm talking about? The topic is about the pluralsight, right? So my uh, topic is about pluralsight subscription. This is the pluralsight. Yeah, so what I will do in this in the under the name, I put a subscription. Okay, I put some description of the subscription, what it's doing, and soon I have to put trigger faces. Now, to have to the our AI to be precise, I can add as many as possible, but I have only few entries, so I can just add some basic triggers faces. So I just put ask subscription, what is the cost of subscription. I will also ask whether what is the cost of main thing. A lot of people know about the understand about cost. Can I pay by monthly? Yes, I can. I mean example to anyone cost, and later on I click on the save. Now I'm still under 5, so it's still okay. And this is a demo, and click on the save. Now what save is doing is checking if everything is working, the logic is there. It doesn't do any grammar testing. No, I found some error. It's okay. There's nothing rocket science you can do. Okay, so some status something is not working. It's okay. Let's check. And then next what I will do, I will go and click on the authorizing canvas, right? In this way, now you see this is my trigger facet. This is the question which my user can ask. What is the cost? What subscription you have? And then I can put any questions, right? For example, I can just tell him that I put a message that hello about this thing. I'll put a text here, and I can just make it bold. Anything we can do. It's a very simple thing I'm talking about just here. And then I will do an ask. So I can next I will ask a simple thing I'm doing. Okay, and then I will do and show a message, right? So I told you that I can have different notes. So in one note, I can have 5 actions. I can have ask a question. I can go for workflow. You see, I can go for workflows, authentications. I can do everything. I can show a message. These are the few topics I can go for. These are the deep topics, and these are the I can end it, right? So what I want to do, I want to ask the user what he's interested in, right? So I will share some content to him so that he can have at least get the idea. Click here. I can put subscription here. Just at least something to show to you guys. And after that, I create one more message called as a show message again. I show the URL of to the site so that the user is able to, rather than going to the website URL, he can just click on that URL, right? This is something which we can do. I can put the URL here also. Right? So I can just put the URL here and see what there is. The user can directly click on this URL. So this way it's easy to for the user. And after that, I just end my survey. Okay, and my survey. Okay, very simple. I'm not going any changes. I want to show you. And I go to topic checker. Topic checker will check whether there is any error. Just like in Power Apps and Power BI and Power Automate, it's some kind of a health check of the code. So here, no issue. It's simple. I just click on the save button. No issue with that. So what I will ask that I just ask my bot, okay, and then check whether it's working fine. And yes, yeah. So now it's our bot. I think it's taken some. It's gearing up, and soon it will be ready.
Hi, Aroh.
Yes.
Sorry, you
Yeah.
only have 3 minutes.
Yes, yeah. I'm just finishing up. I'm done with that. I just want to show the user experience how they will. Yeah. So I just ask a question at my bot. How does what is the cost of this pluralsight, and soon I can have a question, and then I get all the URL. Just make the life easy. You see, the good thing is that it give you step by step what's happening in the graphical way. And I have seen, I work in one of the company where I have to pay extra, not me, the company has to pay extra to show graphical things to the user. And it becomes so difficult because it's a lot of coding you have to do. Here, everything can be done so easily. So this is some summary about what Power Virtual Agents can do. One thing I want to do before we finish off, we can do publish it. And when you publish it, it can go to my Power app, my Power Virtual Agents. And if you see my tenant, I have something called Power yeah, this is the same bot I provisioned. This is the same thing. So I can provision this bot anywhere, any place, right? This is the same question I asked, but I'm showing in inside the Teams channel. I can do in different places. So we have a very easy way to distribute your bots in different places. Yeah. So I just turn it. I just end this my session here.